During the making of my LeBron scoring record video, which I'll link at the end of the video, but something stuck out to me. I can understand Karl Malone not getting any scoring titles due to playing in the same era as Jordan, who won 10, but how did Julius Erving not win any? He had 3 first place finishes in points per game scoring in the ABA, so what happened? He's widely regarded as one of the greatest scorers of all time and even one of the top 10 NBA/ABA's career scoring leaders of all time, but has no official scoring titles to his name. The ABA had its own separate MVP during the same years the NBA had its own, but while the NBA recognized the scoring titles as an award, the ABA didn't.
In 1971, Julius Erving entered the ABA as a virtual unknown. He was like a rumor that had just started to spread.
I was at home watching TV, and they say the Squires just signed this new player, Julius Erving. I said, well, who is this guy? I never even heard of Julius Erving.
I remember calling up Earl Foreman, who was the owner of the Squires, and I said, Earl, do you understand how good this guy is? He said, yeah, we paid pretty good money for him. We like him. I said, Earl, you have no idea what you have here.
If anyone doubted that Dr. J could live up to his growing reputation, they were immediately convinced as soon as they saw him play.
Erving ahead of everybody! He is such an exciting player on that fast break.
I just turned him loose. There was something new every night.
Erving is absolutely unstoppable.
And there is Julius Erving. Look at that move behind the back. Oh!
He was the ABA, the symbol of the league.
Driving to the lane, up into the air. The shot looks good. It is.
He wasn't just its biggest star. He was the lead to those outside the ABA. He gave his team credibility. He gave the league credibility and an identity.
And that sends everyone reeling. Julius Erving.
In 1976, 4 teams from the ABA joined the NBA. And after 3 years with the Nets, Dr. J was acquired by the Philadelphia 76ers.
No longer a New York Net, a Philadelphia 76er, and everyone else as well as myself might as well get used to it.
The whole town was going crazy. We're getting the doctor. All of Philadelphia was going crazy. Little kids on the playground, even in church, they was talking about it.
When Doc came, that almost knocked me off my blocks. You got Doc, the doctor. Now this is the playground legend.
From the University of Massachusetts, number 6, captain of the Philadelphia 76ers, Julius the Doctor Erving!
And Erving electrified the NBA with his aerial acrobatics and thunderous slam dunks. Crowds throughout the league were simply amazed watching a style they had never seen before.
But for those who were privileged to share his days in the ABA, they still treasure the images of the Dr. J, who took their league by storm.
We were the lucky ones. They never saw what we saw. We were lucky. We got to see the high wire act. They're not seeing it in the NBA.
It's true the NBA scoring leader usually did score more than the ABA leading scorer, but keep in mind if they were in the same league those years and competing against each other, the outcomes could be different. But considering the NBA and ABA had their own MVPs, it's reasonable to split the scoring title the same way for both leagues. That way it would be fair. The scoring title is one of the most prestigious accolades for scorers and even a big part of ranking the greatest scorers of all time. But unfortunately, because the ABA didn't hand out scoring titles, historically some of the greatest scorers of all time seem to have less scoring titles than you would have thought, such as Julius Erving and Rick Barry. Without historical context, most people would have simply thought they weren't as great of a scorer even in their era, let alone all time, which hurts their legacy.
But for all of his signature dunks, it was a different kind of play that created his most unforgettable moment. In the 1980 finals against LA, Erving did the seemingly impossible, and even those who witnessed it still couldn't believe it.
They had cut him off. There was nowhere for him to go but out of bounds. So he jumped in the air out of bounds. And he's floating and he spun it real high off the top of the glass.
Julius Erving put it hanging underneath. He was trapped, and he still got the field goal.
My mouth was like, and I looked at Coop. He looked at me, and I said to him, Coop, you think we should maybe ask him to do it again?
Move, which is the all-time greatest move I've seen. When we cut him off baseline, He started walking in there. Got the ball in one hand. And we said, wait a minute, he's got to come down. There's no way he can stay in the air that long.
84 Sixers, and they get inside. With his magic shot.
People and I said, we ask him to do it again. We've never seen anything like that before. It was crazy.
Really set him apart, especially in his ABA days, coming in, merging into the NBA. But look, I grew up a Laker fan. And in '83, obviously, when Philly played the Lakers, how many of us here, seriously, after that move, when he went baselining, he held it, and how many of us went outside and tried to do that? We didn't have the big hands, but we all tried to be like Dr. J. We all tried to sail. We all tried to jump from the free throw line.
And he was just in the air.
Julius Erving. Rick Jones with the ball. Finds Julius Erving. Drives to the basket. Goes up and... unbelievable shot. Lifted to the fan.
Watch this fantastic move by the doctor.
Julius in the air. Palming it with the right hand. Floating, reaching, and spinning it in. Incredible. The doctor with his magic shot.
Doc just picked the ball up with one hand without even touching it with the other one. And windmill just hit ball like his arms stretched from over here all the way like a rubber band. The crowd went crazy.
I can't believe that.
Did it, but believe me, he did it.
Even many all-time greats like Michael Jordan and George Gervin spoke highly of Erving as a scorer and even took parts of his scoring style to their games, and those two are considered some of the greatest scorers of all time. I wanted to be like him, Jordan admitted. We all wanted to be like him, Dominique Wilkins said, another of the great tippers who came after Dr. J. I often wondered how he did what he did. In Michael Jordan's book, For the Love of the Game, Jordan said, when I came into the league, I wasn't nearly enamored with Magic Johnson and Larry Bird as I was with Julius Erving. As a kid, my first nickname was Magic, but the only player I really knew about was Dr. J.
Julius Erving with an incredible shot.
Even looking back at it now, and I'm in the NBA and I'm playing, and I appreciate even more the stuff that he's done.
That body movement's like him, and so he taught me, you can be your own individual.
Doc was just so smooth. He was smooth above the rim and below the rim.
It wasn't Julius Erving, it was Dr. J, which meant when he got on the floor, on the court, he operated on guys.
Right down the lane, all the way, layup good.
Without any doubt, the absolute greatest forward that has ever thrown a pair of basketball shoes.
He brought so much creativity to the game.
Here comes Julius Erving. You know what's next.
He played above the rim, he played around the rim, underneath. He did a lot of different things, and you have to give the credit to Dr. J.
And the doctor, magnificent as usual.
Before Michael Jordan was Dr. J, Jordan was obviously so transcendent people almost ignore the predecessors. But in the conversation of greatest scorers and even players of all time, Julius Erving should not be forgotten. Some articles do note he led the ABA in scoring for 3 years, but wasn't officially credited as an accolade in most sources, which is really unfortunate. As even Julius Erving himself mentioned, some people ignore what he accomplished in the ABA and only look at his NBA accomplishments, which is really underselling how great he was all time, especially as a scorer.
Because when I was with the Nets, I was leading scorer 3 times. But most important, if you validate, your presence in your career by getting over the hump, and that's why it was such a challenge for me. From 1971 to 1981, with all the accolades in the ABA, it was important to be MVP in the NBA in 81, and then champion in the NBA in 83, because there are some people on the other side of the tracks who only look at that side of it.
Thanks for all the support. Remember to like and subscribe, and check out my other video breaking down how LeBron James broke the all-time scoring record with visualizations and shot charts, or one of my other videos you might be interested in on the screen.